the other people again. That person, that third person up there said, they said, did you review? We're going to vote on reviewing anyone? They said no. So they basically said, whatever HUD is saying, it doesn't matter to us. Yeah. So if you disrespect your head, how can you come in and say that you're concerned about the tenants? And if they said, are you willing to come in and live in this area? You said, well, I might get an apartment here, but I don't have to move here. I don't know any of us that can get a position on a phone interview. It said in the article, it only took you an hour, 15 minutes to come here. You were so secure in knowing that you had this position for some reason that you didn't even have to drive here for an interview in person.
Unfortunately, the paper is inaccurate.
Who does that?
The paper is very inaccurate in their speaking because everyone was interviewed by phone. That was not my choice.
If everyone's interviewed by phone,
yes,
then the next stage would be an initial interview by phone, and then you come in. How do you make a decision on someone by not face-to-face meeting with them? Basically, they had in their mind.
I didn't do the interview.
That's my point. So you're saying that the things that they do here are unfair. The things they're doing here is unfair to the tenants. How can you have people here in the communities, this many people, and they know this issue has been all over the place in the media that we talked to, and I'm going to let you know, ACLU, we also have the land of Lincoln involved. There are a lot of different things up to Senator Durbin's office who are against what's going on here. So how can you decide to still come? No, it's not working with them. It's working against what's going on here. So it's okay for it to go in receivership. You would prefer for it to go into receivership. That's basically what's going to happen. Because if you disrespect your head, HUD, that's what's going to happen. Because they're seeing that all this injustice has been going on. Eventually, it's time for it to stop.
Civil rights
so as far as you being here, you're being a pawn because what they're saying is we don't care about these tenants. We're going to override what HUD said, and we're going to do whatever we want to do. But in the result, it's going to go on receivership because it's a point of oppression is over.
It's over.
And it's not directed to you because your person pulled in. But these people know what they've been doing for years.
It is directed to him because he's allowed himself to be pulled into this.
You allow yourself.
And you know
all
that.
I'm doing is
you know that. But you also know that we don't want you. We don't want you. And you know that you cannot help this situation.
But I got a question.
You cannot help.
Work together, we can.
You know, you can't.
Jason, let me ask you a question. What's the black population assessment? That's what I want to know.
You don't know.
Because this city right here is predominantly black. And I can assure you that assessor's not predominantly black.
No,
so how do you pretend to propose a
Well, first of all, I don't see race one way or another.
But the fact is,
that's a problem.
But
That's a problem.
how to deal with a certain
No,
race.
everyone's treated equal.
No,
That's where you guys.
Jason, you can't treat a dog and a cat the same manner because they act differently.
That's comparing apples and oranges.
Okay, so you and I are two totally different people.
Are we?
Yeah, we're two totally
Americans.
different. Why? Because I know how you got this position. See, that's the difference. You can sit in front of this camera, but I know how you got it. You got it through politics.
It's political.
You never disclosed that the union gave that money to you, Assessor Mary. You should disclose that to everybody.
The union's not the one that hired me.
John Price was a member of this board. John Price.
Politically, that's what's happening.
Think about that. John Price, a member of Local 773 who sat on this board.
He sits on this board now?
He did.
Okay, so see, I'm confused. If he doesn't sit on this board now, where are you going?
That's the problem I have with you.
Well, and I'll look
Now you're trying to play words.
Honestly,
I was honest with you.
I'm more in the political arena. You are. How old are you?
39.
I'm 47. You're not even close. I've been in it longer. Just remember I said that.
I will be 40 in May.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, it's politics. You got it because of politics, not because you are more qualified.
But you're not.
You think you're more qualified than the other 10 candidates on there?
I've not looked at the resumes.
That's my point.
I'm not eligible to. I'm not legally able to look at their applications.
Go ahead, man.
So,
Because I would say this. You know you don't have public housing experience, right?
I have worked with the public housing. We have a complex in the city of Cessna.
But this,
They go up there and get
Okay.
it straight.
executive director.
How many years public housing experience do you have?
Depends on what you consider experience. I've been working with the Franklin County through the city of Cessna for approximately 3 years.
Okay. There's a candidate standing in this room that's got 27 years experience on you. There she is right there. 27 years experience. All eyes on her. 27 years, a qualified candidate who applied for the same position that you did. 27 years experience, who lives right in Alexander County. Now my question is, why do you think you should have the position more than she should?
I've not looked at her resume.
Well, we'll be glad to disclose it to you.
I would be happy to look at
The full disclosure, we saw yours.
Yeah,
and we don't have a problem with you seeing hers.
it.
So then I want you to look at your application, your resume, and then look at her resume. And then you get back to them and tell me why you think you should have that position over her.
I'd be happy to.
Okay then.
There you go. There you go.
I ain't got nothing else to say because I guarantee you.
I have nothing to
We don't
hide.
want Josh, Jason, whatever the hell your name is. It's all about to begin. Just think what I'm saying to you. That board right there do not speak for us. They don't speak for the tenants. They don't speak for the residents because none of them were elected. They were appointed. And you know what we saying to them? They can all pack up and go.
Amen.
All of them, including the 2 black board members that didn't have the DC to come down here and face and represent the people they're supposed to. And HUD did right to ask them to resign.
Preach on it, Phil. That's right.
You all